is still committed into thy presence as we continue with his duties, that he be able to extend the same generosity to other schools within the constituency and across the country. We want to thank you for our government for supporting this project. We want to thank you for our teachers. We want to thank you for the board of management of the school. We want to thank you for the PTA, for the good coordination and the good working. We want to thank you for our principal, Mr. Kandinyasi, for his leadership, the two deputies, the senior teachers, and all that are connected to this school. We still thank you for our parents who are very cooperative, and we thank you for our children, Father, that you continue to give us the wisdom, the power, the strength, that as we go forward, we'll be able to use the new facility to enable each and every student to realize their full potential. We want to thank you for all that you've done for us, for this round prayer in the mighty name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, our students, the scout team. Our guest of honor is of very honored and humble request that our guests can get seated in the different designated places.
Our guest of honor, sir. We want to appreciate your presence and appreciate that you have honored our invitation. We want to assure you that our students that you love very much have been here waiting, and they have already displayed what some of what they can do. This afternoon, sir, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome all invited guests. And as you go towards the program, we'd like to save a lot of time, because after this we have other programs waiting for our cadets. Now we want to take us through a very short session of entertainment. And on to the first one, I would like we have a team lined up for entertainment. We have 3 students who will start us off with the following items. We have Sakata, we have a spoken word, and we have a rap. I'm sure our students who are doing that are ready. Then let me have the first student who is doing the Sakata. The drill to begin first. Huh? The drill first. The drill. Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you. Yes. As the Sakata and the spoken word and rap are getting ready, your guest of honor, sir, it is my kind request that we usher in our very able team that have been trained on how to save life. And whenever our students go out, we always have this team. I would like to mention with a lot of regards here that this team is headed by one of us, our senior master bullying, Mr. Owino. And recently they won a very, very prestigious trophy in the competitions. Now on to this team, I would like them to move forward and actually do their drill. Welcome. Makofi, Makofi. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Our St. John's ambulance, the St. John drill.
Tuwapigie makofi tafadhali kwa kazi nzuri.
Asante.
Thank you.
Tuwapigie makofi wanapoendelea. Asante. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Our guest of honor, our school is not short of talents. We have all manner of talents. Yes. Makofi, makofi, makofi makubwa. Makofi, makofi tafadhali.
Asante. Mheshimiwa, vile vile talanta haijakwamia pale. Hapa kuna vijana ambao walikaa chini wakatunga wimbo mzuri sana juu yako, na hao wote wanakuzwa na hawa walimu. Nilikuwa nashangaa kama kuna CBC katika shule hii, lakini kweli ipo. Ndio maana Lincoln na kijana yake tafadhali. Yule ambaye anacheza keyboard pale pia ni mwanafunzi hapa katika hii shule. Ningeomba tafadhali mchukue mikrofoni ili mkaweze kuimba. Wanafunzi hoye. Nikisema form 1 makofi mangapi? Moja. Form 1, Form 2, 3, 4.
Hospitali mambo vipi? Mko poa? Piga tena makofi. Taylor. Taylor anachelewa Taylor. Anza. Okay. Tuanze perfect. Anza bro. Usicheze. Anza. Nasema patience. Aste. Step by step. Step by step. Nasema patience. Aste. Step by step. Step by step. Nasema patience. Aste. Step by step. Step by step. Aspire and inspire, of course that's our desire. We give thanks to the Messiah, kwa wanyonyi aliyetupea. Aspire and inspire, of course that's our desire. We give thanks to the Messiah, kwa wanyonyi aliyetupea. Nasema patience, aste. Step by step. Step by step. Nasema patience. Aste. Step by step. Step by step. Nasema patience. Aste. Step by step. Step by step. Taylor 1. Shika Taylor. Shika. Kama unampenda unataka mikono miwili juu. Weka mikono miwili juu hivi. Kama unataka wanyonyi, kama unapenda wanyonyi weka mikono miwili juu hivi. Weka mikono miwili alafu sema wanyonyi, sema team wanyonyi, sema team wanyonyi. Team. Taylor, tupe. Taylor. Napendeza nyota wanyonyi, kwenye giza weni mwanga wanyonyi, tupata usingizi wanyonyi, kwa domo uliojenga tupata usingizi, uwe nasi mpaka mwisho. Kule mbinguni tutaingia sote, uwe nasi mpaka mwisho. Kama ulivyosema mimi ni sisi. Wanyo, asante sana Wanyonyi. Baraka zetu twakupa. Asante sana Wanyonyi. Asante. Zetu twakupa. Makofi. Asante sana Wanyonyi.
Wow. Your guests of honor, these are candidates who are sitting for the exam in a few weeks. This is how they release their
Asanteni sana.
Makofi tena. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, we also lined up our very own Michael Mwangi from 1B. Michael Mwangi, 1B. And as Michael is coming, kindly the school choir set on stage. The school choir. Then after that, we shall have a shairi. Michael.
What?
Just before Michael presents, just come. Our guest of honor, this boy, I want to present to you. Are you on the mic? Now, I would like to present something from him. Present something from you, from him, but he's making a special request. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Let's put our hands together for this very special boy for us. Very special to the principal's heart and all of us as teachers. So, Michael.
All protocols observed. Good afternoon. My name is Michael Mwangi, and I have a song. Simama. Hospital. Simama. Simama, yupo shujaa. Simama. Simama, Hospital Hill. Simama. Simama, timi shujaa. Simama, twakukaribisha shule yetu, wewe ni shujaa. Shujaa, umeiboresha shule yetu, wewe ni shujaa. Shujaa, na penu umejenga Bwana Wanyonyi, wewe ni shujaa. Shujaa, simama Hospital Hill. Simama. Simama, wewe shujaa. Simama. Simama Hospital Hill. Simama. Simama, timi shujaa. Simama, twakuombea siha njema. Shujaa. Shujaa, ili uweze kuleta mengi. Shujaa. Shujaa, na tunaomba utujenge ua kuboresha usalama. Simama Hospital Hill. Simama. Simama, yupo shujaa. Simama. Simama Hospital Hill. Simama. Simama, timi shujaa. Simama. Simama Hospital Hill. Simama. Simama, yupo shujaa. Simama. Simama Hospital Hill. Simama. Simama. Thank you.
1, 2.
Simama. Hello, thank you so much for on one thing that has come out very clearly from his record. Just to highlight that he has simama na sisi. Na simama na kwa ua. Sio a perimeter fence. Thank you. The choir as they move on stage, this is a team that placed the name of this school at the national level, and they emerged among the top performers in Kisumu a few months ago. So, welcome. They're going to present to us 2 items.
Kujitolea kwako kazi nzuri naye umefanya Bwana wa kazi nzuri naye na wa sisi nafunzi wote
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's give them a round of applause as they continue.
Tunakupenda sana mwe. Karibu katika shule ya hospitali. Tunajivunia wewe umetujengea kuja kukuburudisha. Cheza nasi. Naona nasema pongezi tele. Naona nasema pongezi tele.
Thank you. You can see the passion in which they are doing it. It's in their blood. Haya, tuko Western sasa. Western. Wow. Let's give them a great Form 1's clap, Form 3's clap, Form 3's clap, Form 2's clap. Wacha tufanye vizuri. Form 4 claps. Let's go. Form 4, Form 3's, Form 2, Form 1. Greater. Oh, wow, thank you. Our guest of honor, it is just because of time. If we had enough time, we can have entertainment back to back until the sun sets. But because we have other programs and other activities, we would like to come now to almost the close. And lastly but not least, we have a student in Form 3. This is Shairi from Basil. Basil, where are you? Basil. Our guest of honor, I just want to alert you that this population in front of you was not as big as it was, as it is right now. This population was less by 200. But because of your contribution and your love for this school, you can count on us that we have
extra students because of the first floor, which occupies about 200 students. So you see, that's why we also expand and get more talents. So
So now we have Peter Jogo from Form 3B. Peter Jogo, where are you?
then after Peter Jogu, we have shairi, wana mashairi kutoka mwambao wa pwani, jitayarishe. So Peter, is one of our very talented students in music. So Peter.
All protocols observed. My name is Peter Njogu Maina, here to present a song using the recorder, which I represented Westlands in the regional level, called Chakone from the Fairy Queen.
Let's appreciate that talent again. Now as we invite our shairi team with one item, shairi, karibuni. Wapigiwa makofi wanapoingia kwa uwanja. Hayuko. Na tunaomba tafadhali, as you perform, face the guest. Your Honor, this is also another team that went to perform in the Kenya National Music Festival, and they emerged among the top performers.
Hapana haba twajua, kibaba utujazia, utamaduni murua, twapaa kuzingatia. Akiba uokolea, kwa jua hata kwa mvua. Tunza mchwa mapato, ni kivuli cha usoni. Matawi kimepanua, kivuli cha wasitiri, kwa walioajiriwa na waliojiajiri. Sasa chukua hatua, kesho usiwe sufuri. Tunza mchwa mapato, ni kivuli cha usoni. Tuwahimiza waajiri, mfano bora muweke. Wale mmewaajiri, kivulini muwaweke. Wachangieni vizuri, kivuli kisinyauke. Tunza mchwa mapato, ni kivuli cha usoni. Bahati mbaya ikiwa upatwe nayo ajali, kazini ukatolewa, haimudu yako hali, tulia utapepewa, kivuli kitakujali. Tunza mchwa mapato, ni kivuli cha usoni. Na wakati ukifika, leo ni leo jamani, acha kusubiri kesho. Hima jiandikisheni na vyetu vitambulisho, hata na mitandaoni tapata makaribisho. Tunza mchwa mapato, ni kivuli cha usoni.
Makofi, makofi, makofi. Our students, let's appreciate them. Can we give them a good round of applause? Okay, thank you. Mgeni Mheshimiwa, we have come now to the end of our presentations, and now we now move to the next part of our program, that is our speeches. And allow me to say that these students are not limited in talents. These students have the capacity, and as we learn later, we also did a presentation and actually did have a team that represented this nation in the East African huddle in Arusha. That will come later in this session. Now, I just want now, therefore, to put our hands together as we welcome our very able principal who will guide us through the rest of the section. So let's put our hands together, and the whole team, for our principal, Mr. Ken Bunyasi. Let's put it. 1, 2, go. 1, 2, go. Let's go. Again. Again. Welcome. Our principal. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Our chief guest, Honorable Tim Wanyonyi, MP Westland, the BOM chair, the PA chair, my colleague principal, Mr. Akuka, principal Nairobi Milimani, the national government CDF Westland officers who are here, led by the chair, my colleague teachers, other officers from Mheshimiwa's offices. You know, Mheshimiwa is a parliament. He has a staff from his parliamentary office, and also the constituency. I'm being very careful. Our dear students, good afternoon. Good afternoon once more. We are really privileged to have special guests, special in the sense that they have come here with a gift or various gifts from the national office and from the CDF office Westland, a gift of a brand new ultra modern dormitory that has been officially commissioned today. Let's appreciate Mheshimiwa for that gift. I said I'll want to be a bit careful so that I can take care of you guys this side, my colleagues, and Mheshimiwa's team. So before I give my remarks, I also want to point out one or two things in our program. There's an omission. I'm very sorry for that. This program was worked on by the CDF chair, and I think it was a typing error. So after I give my remarks, I only request the CDF team to come forward and also give their remarks. Kwa sababu hatutaki, you know, I heard it from my students. We don't want Mheshimiwa to forget because we've not done the roof, and we have to do a roof after coming up with the other floor. So I know that omission has been understood, and they will come in to also give their remarks. Then also, maybe before they will come in, there are guys who are in the Kenyan colors, Kenyan uniform. Mr. Njenga has said a word about them. They have a trophy, which is a national trophy. It will also be formally presented, because as our students who are representing the school in Nakuru and Arusha, they were representing Westlands as much as we were representing our government, Kenya. So we want to do a presentation where the trophy will be formally given to our area MP, then he'll give it back to you, then you have a photo session with him before we proceed. Mr. Njenga was asking me how we are going to incorporate them in, and now that they have nothing to sing or nothing to present in form of a song. But I think the trophy and the session will do. Thank you very much. Now, I request to say the following words. It is my humble submission to thank you on behalf of the Hospital High School as we congratulate you on being re-elected as our dedicated member of Parliament in Westlands constituency for the 3rd term. This demonstrates the quality of service that you have continually rendered to the people of this great constituency. As we all know, education is the greatest weapon that we can use to change the world. It is an equalizer. This is first what you clearly stand for when you purposely and consistently visit us, provide moral support to our students, consider building such a facility for our students so that when they live and learn in a conducive environment, their performance is at the optimum. Our chief guest from the entire hospital, as their captain, I promise to ensure that these great young Kenyans, the pillar of this nation, and the world at large in the spirit of our school motto, aspire and inspire. To demonstrate the great potential in us, I wish to inform you that recently, just as I've mentioned, our school handball team won the national trophy in Nakuru and subsequently represented the nation in the East African Games held in Arusha and emerging position 4 at the East African level. Can we appreciate our team? Equally, music, we are not short of talent. Last time, the school presented several items in the National Music Festival, some of which have had an opportunity to sample. You have had an opportunity to sample today. The Hostel Hill High School fraternity is ever indebted to your office for stepping in to support in the funding and implementation of the following key projects. In the year 2016, there was a donation of desks from CDF Westland. This went a long way in easing congestion in our classrooms, creating a requisite environment conducive for learning, especially in the wake of the government policy of 100% transition to secondary schools. As a leader, you led from the front and chipped in at the right moment when the intervention was critical. Your kind gesture has been witnessed on so many occasions, and of particular mention is the ultra-modern dormitory funding through the national government CDF Westlands, the construction of the 2 floors dormitory, and the eventual equipping of the same with beds and cabinets is no mean feat. For this, we say thank you. Your support to Hostel High School is immeasurable. The awarding of bursaries to the needy students is worth singling out for mention. This selfless act of generosity, concern, and empathetic gesture is putting a smile in the boys' faces, epitomizes the spirit of servant leadership, a leader who puts the needs of his subjects at his expense. Your contribution will forever be aid in the grounds of Hostel Hill High School and beyond. It is noticeable that the school is dire need of a perimeter wall, as mentioned by my boys in their shairi. This we humbly request for your support and funding in the final phase of the dormitory block. With your continued support, great scholars and talents will be produced in this great school with the standard infrastructure, courtesy, and just love for our school. Finally, that the Almighty God will increase you, secure you, and open all your boundaries of prosperity as we continue serving this great nation of Kenya. Thank you very much for listening to that written speech from my end. As I mentioned, it is now my pleasure, before I invite the PA chair, I will request the handball team to stand and move forward and present the national trophy to Mheshimiwa Tim Wanyonyi. Let's clap for them as they come. Yes. Let's appreciate them as Mheshimiwa comes for the national trophy. Captain, I will request you to present the trophy to Mheshimiwa, escorted by I request the captain to present the trophy to Mheshimiwa. Yes. I'll request him to turn. There's some writing on the trophy, and the writings are It has already been customized, branded as a Hostel Hill trophy. The writings are Kenya Secondary Schools Sports Association Term 2 Games National Champions 2022. Handball Boys, Hostel Hill High School. Let's clap. Let's come round and from the board members, just wait for another photo session. Madam Phyllis, Advocate Phyllis, and the BOM chair, Madam Evelyn. They'll want to do it in style. Madam Susan, Professor Dote, BOM members. Mheshimiwa, as we pause for that photo, the school has generally been doing well in co-curricular activities. This is the second national trophy. The first one was won in 2013. The volleyball trophy is also office. This is the second one. Tuwapigie makofi tena. Sawa, now the trophy will go back to my office and I will take it back from Mheshimiwa.
Makofi, principal anapokea the trophy. Makofi mazuri. Thank you very much.
I've never known a sporting team to have a drill apart from rugby, because I'm an accomplished sportsman. I don't know what these guys will want to do. In rugby, we do what is known as a haka. Yes. Brandon, what? Yes. Hamza, the keeper, Collins. Thank you very much. Let's clap for them. That is the beauty and the sweetness of being a national champ. And the guys in the law firms are supposed to defend this trophy as early as next term. So itarudi kweli. It's now my pleasure to the CDF chair, Pastor Degere, to come and introduce his team and give his remarks. Tumpigie makofi.
Asante, thank you very much. Our guest of honor is the member of Westlands, Mheshimiwa Tim Wanyonyi, the principal of the school, Mr. Bunyasi, the visiting principal, BOM chair, BTA chair, parents presence, the teaching staff and non-teaching staff, the dignitary from the Westlands Constituency Office, and the students. Good afternoon. I'm going to be very precise because of time. I've come with people from our CF committee. Just stand up. Just stand up. Rose leader, a committee member. This is Frida, Nayasa, Wambua Kavo, Margaret Kingatwa. Wapigieni makofi. We also have our fund manager. Just stand up, madam. Just stand up. Our fund manager. She's called Madam Principal Loisa. Pigieni makofi tena. I want to thank you for your continuous advice, because it's only the last weeks when Mheshimiwa handed over the same dormitory to High Ridge Girls High School. Pigieni makofi. And after 14 days, he's handing over a dormitory to Hospital Hill High School. These two dormitories, in a span of 2 weeks, they have costed 40 million. A dormitory plus the beds equipped. Clap for Mheshimiwa. So, on behalf of the committee, our guest of honor, we really appreciate your guidance and your advice. I also want to thank the administration of the school and the principal. They have a nice structure to make sure the projects are done effectively. This school, Mheshimiwa, it has the structural engineer, they have the architects, and then they work in collaboration with the clerk of works and the architect from the Nairobi County. That's why you can be able to get such a good building that is worthy the amount. Clap for Mheshimiwa again. I want to thank the principal for cooperation, because for such a building to come up, we need proper coordination and cooperation from the school. The principal has been very cooperative and very helpful to our operations in this school. That's why we have done this. In Westlands, we have 5 wards. The last week's Mheshimiwa had a dormitory in Parklands High Ridge Ward. Today, he is in Ikarura Ward. That means Mheshimiwa distributes development projects in all wards. In Kitazuru, there is 100 students in 2 laboratories and 5 classrooms to be handed over anytime soon at Loresho Secondary School. Also at Forest Line, there is 100 students in laboratory at Forest Secondary School. At Lokabete Primary School, there is the renovation of the head teacher's house. And then also at Great Love Secondary School, there is 5 classrooms to be handed over. They are ready. And then also at Villa Primary School, the parking lot, the perimeter wall, and the 14 innovation classrooms are ready to be handed over. In Kangemi Ward, the perimeter wall for the 2 schools is ready. Mheshimiwa has built a road from Jehovah Witness to Kangemi Cooperative Bank. That means he has done his work. In Mountain View Ward, in Kangemi Primary School, 5 classes are almost ready for handover. So I want us to clap for Mheshimiwa for the good work he's doing on behalf of the committee. Our guest of honor, this school has been very helpful when you are planning a tournament, the Super Nyonyi tournament. We always plan it here. We always take tea from this building. Sponsored by the principal. Clap for the principal for helping us. So we really appreciate the committee, CDF committee. Thank you very much, because you are the one who sit down and plan and allocate these funds under the guidance of the Member of Parliament. So I want to thank our guest of honor. Congratulations for being elected. Thank you, the principal, for good cooperation. And thank you. This dormitory is going to reduce the pressure on boarding facilities in this school. And as Mheshimiwa is always ready to help, he will help you again in any want from him. Nataka wanafunzi mpatie Mheshimiwa maua as a sign of appreciation. Mnajua maua? Mnajua maua? Hayapatieni Mheshimiwa maone. Kubwa ingongeza aone. That's love. Thank you, Bwana Principal. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Bwana Chairman. Tuwapigie makofi tena. We have talked about the generosity of Mheshimiwa, and There's a colleague of mine who is here, Mr. Akuka, the principal of Nairobi Milimani. Westlands has a very funny structure that ministry-wise, Ministry of Education, we have schools like Kenya High who are in Westland, Nairobi Milimani in Westlands, St. George's and State House Girls in Westlands, Ministry of Education. But under the constituency, we have schools on this side of Waiyaki Way. They are the only schools that are in Westlands. And Mheshimiwa, I don't know whether they can be, I know Mheshimiwa is talking to the chair, BOM, I want him to hear this. When the IEBC, the Boundaries Committee, you know, they normally do it, I think after 10 years. 10 years. There was a request from those colleagues of mine that restructuring is done so that officially they are in Westland, because they belong to a constituency. I don't want to mention it, but it's a constituency in Westland, in Nairobi. So in Westlands, we have been leading, and those other constituencies have been looking at how we do things, and we have been doing things in a very special way. And Bwana my chair, Bwana Kuka, Mheshimiwa amesikia. I know maybe before the end of the 5-year term, you'll be back in Westland. Thank you very much for that session. I would now like to request the Parents Association Chair. You know, there are 2 or 3 parents here. Remember, this is term 3. We couldn't bring all our parents on board. But as you sit here, you are being watched by each and every parent of this school. You are being watched by your parents, you are being watched by your guardians, because there's live streaming that is taking place. Sasa kama kuna vitu unafanya huko kando kando, mzazi amekuona nyumbani. Karibu Bwana Chair.
Asante. I think mine is very short because I'm overwhelmed. Kwa sababu ya furaha zaidi. Kwa sababu nilipojua mheshimiwa amerudi na mimi nilianguka, niliona sasa hapa nimefaulu. Si iko na hiyo. Kwa sababu mheshimiwa hata mimi nilikuwa kwa kiwanja. Nikanyoroswa kidogo chini. So all protocols observed. I think we have the parent representative also who are with me here. Mrs. Susan. And we have also other board which will be, of course, we're going to be introduced by the chair. So mine is just short because I came here the first time, and today, after 10 years, I have seen a lot of changes. And my prayers to you, Mheshimiwa, is that these young souls and asset that we have for this Kenya, with their prayers, I think we are going very far. They have done us marvelous by praying for you to come from governor to MP of Westland, because we prayed a lot here. I think it is 2 times we prayed that you come down from governor to Westland MP, because we remained orphans. Because when we went over there, we saw ourselves as orphans. But there is a good time and right time for you to come and lead not Nairobi, but I think for the bigger country as Kenya. Not Nairobi. I don't think that your ambition is that. And my class will be standing there. So today, I think I stand here as parent chair, which of course, if you look at these faces here, most of them is not that the parent have the capacity to pay their school fees. Not all of them. We are struggling. And that struggling, of course, as we are doing our project, you came at the right time and pushed us very fast. And of course, we never thought that we are at this level today. Because as parents, when we were doing first project, we were contributing, I think, 1,000 per term. And of course, we are having the problem of water, we are having the problem of congestion, we are having the problem of teachers' accommodation. Of course, it was lump sum in a lot of things that we came in. We are looking at ourselves and asking ourselves, where are we? We are looking at ourselves as a Nyari resident, not as a Gashie. We have graduated. We are now part and parcel of Nyari, and we can claim our part now in Nyari. With the exception that still we are asking and requesting more support to be more than Nyari, to be now the resident of Muthaiga. We want to move now closer to where now the resources belongs to. So as we go on, the school was moved, I think, from the third stream to fourth stream. We have the same ratio of teachers that was serving the same population. We have a very big gap of now teachers, which of course under the board of management now, we are employing another 17. My request to you, Mheshimiwa, you are sitting in the different board, you are sitting in different committees in the parliament, is just the way you are doing this, all this support, please push the TSC to give us more teachers, so that we look as the resident of Nyari, so that even these teachers will be even more smarter than me, coming with the way Wanajenga is and the principal is. Tuone wakiwa wanakuja wengi na si ndio? Si mnataka walimu wengi? Hebu mpige makofi tuulize walimu pande hii, tuongezewe, si ndio? So the other one is that we have gone through a very long stress of, we have not celebrated our teachers for the work they have done, for the good work they have taken these children through discipline and academic. And we are planning at the board level that we are going to have to celebrate them in the December. We request you, Mheshimiwa, if you will be with us, to celebrate with us, to appreciate them, and also ensure that surely they belong to a community that appreciates them, as we appreciate our students. So the other one is about the infrastructure, of course, has already been put by my student, my peoples. Tumepata kiongozi ambayo ni bora, ni kiongozi ambayo ni kuangalia maslahi ya kila moja. Na umeangalia, umeona hapa kwa hii fence hii, tulikuwa na shida kidogo upande ule mwingine, saa yote mtu anapitia upande hiyo, anatupa kitu upande hii, lakini for 2 times now, hawangeweza kupitia huko kwa sababu ya CCTV. Lakini kama hiyo fence inawekwa electric kidogo hivi juu, sioni kama mtemi atakuwa na shida. So weka tu kidogo tu ka stima hivi juu, tuende mbele. Si ndio? Si mnajipigia makofi? Ama kuna dhana mimi naomba. Mimi napunguza gharama kwa wazazi. Narudisha kwake. So kumalizia, I think what we are looking at the future is the model hospital hill for Westland. Model school that all of us in our futuristic look is that you will be celebrating, we will be celebrating, and also the generation that we are putting them here will be celebrating. So if, because we are planning to put up 2 laboratories before the end of April next year, as parents we have contributed around 12 million. And the project, the first phase is costing around 21 million. And still, the same parents have gone through this COVID stress and shock, but they have coughed 12 million to start that project. The first phase now, with all that stress, we are starting it, I think, in December. Because it is in the papers, for those people who are looking at it, it is in the papers. We have invited for the bid, and we are also looking at the CDF committee who have taken us through all this. Because we have done our due diligence, we have ensured that the project ends on time through our support, the support of the committee of CDF. We want also you to support us in ensuring that this project gets the support that is needed. With that few remarks, I rest my case here, and I congratulate you for being elected second time, for that time, and also fourth, and also fifth, but not at the constituency level, above. Thank you. Appreciate a lot.
Thank you very much, Bwana Chair. Tumpigie Chair makofi tena. Chair has just confirmed that we used to be in Gashia. No, we are residents of Nyari, eh? And the beautification around and everything around confirms that we belong here. I also want to confirm to you that yesterday the chair of Nyari Residents Association came to my office and officially we are recruited. Mr. Fred Odhiambo was in my office and he told me I'll now be attending meetings on behalf of Hospital Hill family. I think they have seen what we have done and they have confirmed that now we belong here. Thank you very much.
It is now my pleasure to invite the chair of the BOM, Madam Evelyn Olunja, to come and give her remarks and maybe introduce the members who are here. Let's appreciate Madam as she comes. Thereafter, after her remarks, she will invite our guests to give his remarks.
Mr. Ken, Sunil Binyasi, and chief guests, all protocol observed, teachers, yes, and students. Good afternoon. Before I say anything, let me recognize the board members who are here. Let's all stand up so that they can see who are behind the leadership of this school. We have Madam Susan. Madam Susan sits in the education subcommittee of the board. Students, your welfare is run through committees. So Susan, then we have Madam Phyllis, in charge of discipline. She sits in the discipline committee and is the chair of the discipline committee. Then we have Professor Odote. Professor Odote is in charge of academics and the welfare of the students. So whenever anything comes on the area of when you are not performing well, we talk to Professor. Professor is that team. We have Mwalimu for the teachers' welfare, but also representing the teachers in the board. We also have the PA chair, here, also representing the parents in the board. We have the principal, also representing the school. Asanteni sana for gracing this occasion. Chief guest and your team, I see the chairman of the CDF there. It gives me great pleasure and joy to welcome all of you to Hospital Hill School on this auspicious occasion of commissioning the ultra-modern dormitory. I particularly wish to welcome our visionary leader, the MP for Westlands, Mr. Honorable Tim Wanyonyi. And sir, may I take this early opportunity to congratulate you for your re-election as a member of Parliament for Westlands for the third time. Hongera, sir. We wish you the very best as you take your mandate as an MP to represent the interests of your constituents. Sir, this project that you funded through the National Government Constituency Development Fund could never have come at a better time. It found when the school was grappling with the challenge of congestion in our pre-existing dormitories, occasioned by the 100% transition from primary to secondary school, thus overstretching the existing facilities beyond desirable levels. On behalf of Hospital Hill School family, permit me to use this occasion to express my immense gratitude to you as our area MP for your support and encouragement, which has been total and unflinching. Sir, many times you made calls and occasionally even passed by the school to see for yourself the progress of the project and the quality of workmanship. We do not take for granted the role you played in ensuring that this project was completed within the period and also within the budget that was planned. Being the chairperson of the School Infrastructure Committee, which is a subcommittee of the board, I have actively been involved in this project from its onset, participating in idea generation, planning, and execution phases. And it is particularly very gratifying to be here today to witness the commissioning of this ultra-modern dormitory. Sir, today as you look at our boys here, the PA chair has told you that we have moved from Gashie. We are headed to Nyari. This ultra-modern dormitory now brings us to the level of Kabarak, Riara, all those private schools. I'm not even talking about the public schools in this town, the big ones, even Alliance. But you can see we are slowly becoming a private kind of institution. This facility will go a long way in providing a conducive resting environment for these boys here as they replenish their energy after a hard day's work. These handballers, when they come back with the trophy and are very tired, would be happy to go into a dormitory that looks like state of the art. Indeed, due to the meaningful project, we are honored to be among the few schools that are not currently facing the challenges in the boarding sector. As a school, we shall forever be indebted to you and your team for the sign of kindness, even as you assure us of your support on the final phase of the project. As the principal told us, the boys are looking at seeing a roof. We will be coming back to you. And these are the times we say, Baba, we need a roof. Sir, as I conclude, let me shyly bring to your attention that the school still needs a perimeter wall that will go a long way in enhancing the security of the students and the school as a whole. Kindly consider this as our new request to you when you embark on your next phase of projects. And with that, I would want to again say thank you. God bless you. God bless our school. And may you continue to serve your constituents in the best way you know. Asanteni sana. Oh, I was going to go before I do the noble duty I was assigned. And I wish to take this opportunity now to call upon our chief guest, who is none other than the MP for Westlands, Honorable Tim Wanyonyi. Karibu Bwana MP.
The principal of Hospital Hill High School, the chair of BOM, the chair of PA, the teachers, parents,
students and all the guests invited, good afternoon. Hamjambo. Hamjambo wana mmenyamaza sana. Acha tusalamiane kwa hewa. Mjambo. Thank you very much. Asante sana. Kwa siasa yangu nilikuanga nasema si mimi. Si mimi. Yes, inaenda hivyo. Kwa hivyo I have been coming to this school for a very long time. I used to come and only enter the office. I'd never come on this side of the school. So one day I came here and the school was closed and the principal took time to take me around. And he showed me the dormitories where the boys were sleeping. And some of the dormitories he showed me, he said there were toilets and converted into dormitories. And when I went inside, I saw the situation and I told him this is unacceptable. We cannot have this kind of situation where our children are sleeping and we expect them to perform. One dormitory which I saw is that there was even no corridor. The students who sleep at the far end had to pass under the beds to get to the other side where they were sleeping. So I told him, Mwalimu, we must do something. And I'm going to commit funds to help you put up a dormitory that will accommodate more boys, and then it can also increase the enrollment of students in this school. And that's what we did. When I came, they were doing the ground floor of this dormitory, and they were struggling. So I went to the CDF, we committed 5 million shillings from our emergency fund to help continue and finish the lower part. Then, after that, we committed 20 million shillings to do the upper part. And the other good news that I'm going to tell you is that we are going to commit more funds to finish the upper floor. And for the next 5 years, because I'll be here for the next 5 years, we want, when we finish with the dormitory, I've just told the chair here that we must do the dining hall. That is when you will raise your status to belong to Nyari Estate. Because Nyari is an upmarket estate. Sindio? Na tunataka pia mfanane kama mko hiyo area. Because this is Westlands, and Westlands is the leading constituency in the country. Westlands, they say, is the richest constituency in the country. We must do the best, and we must invest heavily in education. And once we invest in education, we'll be investing in future. And the future is you boys. When you come from here, we want you to take over from us. Because sisi tutakuwa tumemaliza mambo yetu. The country belongs to you more than it belongs to us. So that is why we want to make sure that you get the best out of this school. And we also want to make this school the center of excellence, such that any parent anywhere in this country will be fighting to bring their children here when we are done with the infrastructure and then we invest in other things. That's why we are here today. And I'm also here to say a big thank you to the people who vote in this polling station, because it's a polling station. This is the polling station that I got the highest number of votes in the whole of this Westlands constituency. Yeah? Na wale wazazi wana watoto hapa, next time mngekuja for bursary, ninahakikisha kila mtu atapata bursary. kwa sababu hao ni wale watu ambao wana appreciate my work. And me, I believe in doing the best and always do the best. There's no middle ground. Ukipewa kazi, ufanya kazi vizuri, si ndio? Huwezi fanya nusu ama ufanye kidogo alafu ngojee ufanye kitu kingine. Lazima tuhakikishe kwamba kazi yetu ni kazi mzuri, na ile jumba tumejenga hapo, and I want to also appreciate the contractor. The workmanship is good, and I'm very sure the topmost, the other part on top, will make sure that, Mwalimu, you make sure that that contractor who did the first floor to continue with the other work up there, so that he can deliver for us. I know there is those complications of procurement, but we can see how we can go about it, so that we can continue and finish this work. One more thing that we know that we cannot make a mistake about is when we invest in education. When Nelson Mandela was asked what he will do for the black South Africans when he came out of prison, he just said, I'll give them education. So if we give our children education and give them good education, they can take care of themselves. They can go anywhere in the world and they'll fit. And that I know very well, because I have traveled around in other countries and I've found Kenyans who are working in those countries and they're very comfortable. If you go to South Africa, if you go to Namibia, if you go to Zimbabwe, you go to Botswana, you go to Dubai and many other countries, you find Kenyans working there. And they just go there and fit. There's nothing they do. They are well trained, they have received good education, and when they reach there, they just fit. And that's why today, even the government of the day, now they have created a ministry called Diaspora. That ministry is going to be sourcing for employment for people outside the country, because the Kenyan market alone cannot accommodate all of us. So it is good now we start looking beyond the boundaries of Kenya, that we can now have people traveling in many other countries na mnapata ajira huko. So as we are here today, as your member of parliament, I can assure you that you have my support. Ile ukuta mnasema hapo, nimeambia mwalimu atuambie what is how big is that distance, so that we can go and look into it. That's something that cannot wait. We can even do it with the small money we still have in our account. So, because what we want is to make the school secure. We want you boys to be very, very secure. When you play, when you are doing your thing around, nobody can interfere with you. The other thing I want to tell the school and the management of the school, this land that stands down there, that belongs to this school, if that church wants to threaten with something, with another land watupatie, tutakubali, lakini hawatachukua hiyo shamba na waseme ati kwa sababu wamechenga pale wachukue. Hapana. The school must be adequately compensated. Lazima to make sure, because land, especially in Nairobi, land is very scarce. We cannot afford just to let our land disappear like that. We must make sure that we protect. And in the future, we also want to talk to our architects to see how we can do fewer buildings in a land like this than doing all these structures that are scattered all over the place. If we can have someone who can design a proper building that can accommodate almost all the functions of the school, it will be better, and then we save land for something else. Because when we just build buildings all over the place, we waste a lot of space and we waste a lot of land. The other thing I want to say, I want to congratulate our team here, the handball team that has done us proud. They are national champions. And from that, the team tomorrow, I'll give Mwalimu some money. He will treat you to some sumptuous lunch. Lazima mkule vizuri na mjifurahie, si ndio? Kwa hivyo kesho, put on your best. Mwalimu will go and treat you in a best restaurant in Nairobi. The other, because me, I always appreciate people who have done something. The school choir that was here, and they sang for us very good songs here. Wao pia nitawapatia shilingi 20,000 wajivinzari nayo. There is one young man that I really appreciated. You know, the scout leader. The moment he was taking me around to inspect the card of honor, he did not waste his time. He was telling me the problems they have. So all along when we are going like that, he kept on telling me, hatuna uniform, hatuna sijui nini, hatuna. By the time tulimaliza hapo nikamuuliza mko wangapi, akaniambia hiyo nitakumalizia baadaye. So that is a man who is very sharp. He cannot waste a moment. Somebody was asked that if you are going to look for a job in Safaricom, alafu ukifika Safaricom, ile lift unaingia na mnaingia na Michael Joseph. In the same lift, you are going on 5th floor, and you are just the two of you. What will you tell him? In those few seconds, will you waste your time? Just tell him ile kitu ulikuwa umekuja na mmaliziania hapo kwa lift, wewe ushuke uende. Si ndio? That young man finished everything in that few minutes we walked around, and I appreciate that. I can promise you, the scouts, you just send me the name of the number of the scouts you have, the sizes of your uniform, and I'll bring you your uniform. On top of that, I'll give you 10,000 mchifinzari pia. Ile team ya St. John's, I'll give you 5,000 because I know you are few, so that pia mpate tu mnunue soda kidogo, mtakunywa. Hiyo yote nitapatia mwalimu. The handball team, I've told you you'll get your lunch. Kuna timu ya mashairi ambao walisema mashairi hapa, hao pia nitawapatia 10,000, mtaingojea hiyo, mwalimu atawapatia. The two young men who sang a cappella here, walikuwa wawili, watapata 2,000 kila mmoja 1,000, si ndio? Hiyo ni sawa. Alafu kuna kijana anaitwa Peter Njoku, nafikiri anaitwa hivyo, alikuwa peke yake, yeye utapata 1,000. Kwa hivyo mimi, I like appreciating somebody who has done something, effort. Ukiweka effort yako, lazima pia tukupatie asante yako, si ndio? Kwa hivyo mimi nataka tu kusema wanafunzi wa Hospital Hill High School, from today on, just know that I am your friend. Wherever you need me, just tell your teachers, you can call me around, I'll come and join you in whatever you are doing, whether you're having sports, whether you're having whatever, I just stay around here, I'll come and be your part of you. Sawa sawa. Lastly, for you to want to excel in life, my young boys, discipline is the key thing. If you are not disciplined, if you waste your time, then at the end of your time, you'll walk out of that gate with regrets. Always do the best. And you don't have to be an A student to succeed in life. Sometimes you can come out with a C and do very well in life. You can come up even with a D and do very well in life. What matters is your character. It's your character, it's your discipline, and everything you do about yourself. If you have a dream, of anything you want to be, never say never. Always aim high, even if you know uko mbele kuna kisa, wewe endelea kwenda. Uko mbele mtu atakumulikia taa, utaenda utafika penye unataka kwenda. Kwa hivyo never kill your dreams because you think you come from a humble background and there's nobody who will push you. We are here, that's why we are your leaders. We are here to open doors for you. And when one door closes on you, don't stand there crying on that door. Just look aside, you'll see another one opening. And many other doors open for those who take risks. If you take a risk, you can know very well. You may miss one step, but you can be very sure at the end of it you'll succeed. Kwa hivyo hata mkiwa darasani, if you fail once, don't give up. Keep trying. At the end of it, you'll succeed. Those who are doing extracurricular activities, we always encourage our children is learn and play. Learn and play. Usiende tu kufia tu kwa vitabu. Ukishamaliza mwalimu akitoka darasani games time, enda cheza. It is not a waste of time. You are doing something that can easily take you somewhere. Si mnajua watu wenye wamesucceed kwa football? And we know very well the best paid people in the world today are sportsmen. The best paid. Do you know how much Messi is paid? Pesa mingi sana. You can multiply the salary of President Ruto almost 20 times ni afika mshahara ya Messi. Nasikia? So you can easily make a breakthrough in your life by using your talents. And just use your talent. Don't ever kill your aspirations. Don't ever suppress your ambition. And don't let anybody discourage you. If you have something and you are determined to do it, do it. Just do it. There's one young man, when I sponsored a talent show in Westlands, and this young man, the father came and confessed and said he used to beat him in the house because he never used to understand what he was doing. But he used to do creative work. He will sing, he will dance, he will do ABCD. When he came to that talent show, he is the one who came up the winner. And the father said he did not know what the boy was doing until that time when he came to see at the National Theatre that his son was the best among the best. So always when you have something, try to exploit. And I know teachers will have got, they can identify talent. Ile mwalimu alikuwa anaimbisha kwaya hapa, anajua, he knows he can pick you out of the many and make you become the next Michael Jackson. Sindio? You can become Michael Jackson, you can become anybody, you can become anything you want to be. You can be Lopita Nyong'o and many others. So boys, let us do our best when you are here. Don't waste your time. I know very well that you have been working under a very harsh environment, but now we are making it better for you, and we are going to make it even much better. Those of you who are in Form 1, by the time you live here, you will be living in a totally different school. It will be totally new. It will be totally expanded. It will be a school for everyone, for everyone's choice. So I wish you all the best. May God bless you and keep working very hard. Don't slow down. I want to hear that even in academics, you become the best in the country. Kwa hivyo to the teachers, to the BOM members, to the BA members, the parents, please let us support our children and let us be part of their development. God bless you. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki.
Let's appreciate Mheshimiwa as he takes his position. And I'm going to remind you to do a summary of what he just told us. Yes. Now, I want us to appreciate Mheshimiwa Wanyonyi in a very special way. As the head of the institution, I can quickly remember what he has told us, so the appreciation will be done a bit differently. I want to take care of your side and our side. We have clubs that we call enlightening appreciation, makofi ya umeme. Fidel, I want you to stand up and demonstrate because I know you are doing electrostatics 1 in Form 1. Makofi ya umeme ni mara moja tu. I demonstrate. 1, yes. Again, louder. Yes, again. Sawa, that is a demonstration. So I want us to appreciate Mheshimiwa for the following things. You've heard what he said, and each time I mention something that he said, you give umeme. Moja tu. He's told us about doing the second floor for us and a roof. Sijamaliza bwana. The second floor and a roof. Umeme. He has also talked about the perimeter wall. Umeme. He has also talked about this is news to me. Na nataka umeme mara mbili. Again, you know here the term that we're using, the ultra-modern, so that we fit in Nyari. An ultra-modern multi-purpose hall. Umeme mbili. Thank you. And then he has, I know you guys are not aware, we have a church which is within our compound. Then we have 2 acres that are within Nyari Estate. In 1977, there was an exchange of the 2 acres with the 1 acre of the school. So, as far as the exchange is concerned, we are supposed to be owning the 2 acres that are about a kilometer from here, in exchange of the 1 acre that we have. But you've heard what Mheshimiwa has said, you know, land is more valuable. The price of a half an acre of land in Nyari currently $500 million. Mnajua billion ni nini? So I want us to give 5 umemes. Umeme. Apana. That is our normal, those are our normal things that we normally do when we are here for our academic assemblies and other things. These are special function. Umeme. Thank you. Lastly, kuna vitu ame-mention hapa and they all go to students. I can't even remember all of them. St. John's, how much? I want to see if you are careful. St. John's? Scouts? Shairi? Njogu? Handballers? Watajisotu huko nje. Choir? Hey, those guys were very careful. What was it? Have I forgotten anything? Oh, Form 4s, We will take care of you, So, umeme mara 3. Again? Thank you very much. I'd now like to hand back the mic to our MC, Bwana Njenga, so that he can take us through the last part of the program. Bwana Njenga.
Mwalimu ametufunza umeme, si ndio? Sindumbandie umeme. Lightning, Okay, let's give our principal 5 factorials this time.
Amesema function. Umemeze. So we do it in our hands up, Toa mikono juu. Haya, umeme. Hapana, lazima ikuwe chwa. Si umeme inaendanga hivyo. Umeme. Principal umeme. Another one. 5. Thank you so much for taking us through that. Now, as we come to the end of our program, I humbly request our guests, after giving us such a great bundle of gifts, the African system is that lazima turudishe mkono. Mtu akifanya vizuri lazima ufanye nini? Na wale wanaendanga kule jioni wanajua uwezi rudisha mkono kwa moja, lazima zikuwe mbili ndio. Si ndio? Sasa yeye ametupea mingi, kwa hivyo utatusamehe tukurudisha tu mkono kwa moja. So I now want to invite Madam Musembi, our HOD Languages and Humanities, to rudisha mkono kwa our dear guests, because we cannot say thank you. Thank you is not enough, but God will bless you. As our students were actually putting it here, blessings, and even in the principal's speech, it was very clear that as a family, we wish you blessings. We wish you good health and prosperity. So, Madam Musembi, I now come near to our guest, and I don't know how we are going to do it. I didn't want to disturb your comfort, but kindly, from St. John's and Madam Musembi.
Mheshimiwa Stahiki Bwana Wanyunyi, halmashauri ya usimamizi wa shule, wawakilishi wa walimu, wageni waalikwa, mwalimu mkuu, manaibu wake, wanafunzi, mabibi na mabwana, hamjambo. Wambao husema wema hulipwa, lakini huja mtu akakutenda wema ukawa haulipiki. Kwa hakika tulijikuna vichwa na kujiuliza, utampa nini huyu ambaye ni zaidi ya mwandani? Kisha ikatubainikia tu kwamba ishara na jazanda hazifunzwi bure tu. Kwa hivyo zawadi yetu ya leo ni ishara yako kama mhimili, msingi imara, hakika jiwe la pembeni. Upango ambalo umetusitiri na sisi hatuna budi kukusitiri. Kwa hivyo zawadi yetu ya leo inaashiria hiyo nguzo ambayo bila kamwe isipokuwepo elimu haipo. Sio hapa Hospital Hill, bali kwa hakika Westlands yote. Sidhani ipo shule utaweza kufika katika eneo bunge la Westlands jina lako likakosa. Na kwa hakika historia ya elimu inapoandikika katika eneo bunge hili, jina lako lisipokuwepo, hiyo haitakuwa historia. Na haya yote ukayafumbata tu kwa unyenyekevu usiomithilika. Na ndiposa mchana wa leo tunakuomba tu kwa unyenyekevu upokee hii ambayo hata hatuwezi kamwe, sijui hata ni asilimia gani ya ukarimu wako. Tunakuomba tu uweze kupokea zawadi yetu. Tuifungue tu ama tumpe abebe? Naona tu aibebe. Haya, wasemao usema wengi. Haya basi.
Wow. 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 Anakata. Sio keki, lakini anakata. Mheshimiwa, usidhani mrembo aliyeongea hapa ametoka kwa suluhu, lakini ni wetu mmoja hapa katika eneo la Nyali Hospital Hill High School. That is the quality of teachers we have in this school. Na Kiswahili lazima kiinuke. Kiswahili kitukuzwe, sio? Mheshimiwa, zawadi iliyo pale, just a hint, has something and symbolic to your mighty power.
Tumesema kwamba yeye ni nini? Mhimili. Na kwa hakika mjasiriamali ambaye amewekeza katika elimu. Na tunajua kwamba elimu ipo katika chembe cha moyo wake. Na kwa hivyo zawadi yetu hatimaye. Mko tayari? Tembo imara wa Kiafrika.
Thank you. Asanteni sana. Thank you.
Asante sana. Makofi kwa Madam Musembi. Sijui kama Mheshimiwa, although you had done your final remarks, you may just say a word about your gift. But that gift, symbolic, it shows the powerful nature of the big heart that you have for education, teachers, and everything that goes with education, because that is the foundation for every strong Mheshimiwa.
I don't know what to say, but this, to me, is the best gift I've ever received. The symbolic of an elephant, one thing, it demonstrates strength. The other thing, elephant is a very, very kind animal. Very kind. And an elephant finds, if it finds you injured, it will try and help you. So it shows that our kindness also goes far, far, far beyond our own, our own self. We say service beyond self. We must do something much more for others than for yourself. And that's why one of our senators yesterday was speaking in parliament and he said, service, you be a leader, you must be magnanimous. You must be selfless. If you put your interest before others, then you fail as a leader. So as what you have shown here is that you have really appreciated my effort, and I'm so humbled that this gift, even if Madamu amesema kwa Kiswahili sanifu kabisa, anasema ni gifti, sijui alisema nini kwa Kiswahili, lakini hii ndio sawati ambayo imekusa moyo wangu sana. Asanteni na Mungu awabariki.
Okay, can we give Mheshimiwa another round of 5 nice 7? 7? Okay, let's even make it 10. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. With all due respect, Mheshimiwa, allow me to let these great students know that you are the elder brother to the younger brother to the third person in command in this nation, the Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Moses Moses Watengula. As you go back, so what are we saying? We know that what you have said here, when you go to the parliament and make any request for funding for the purpose of Westlands constituency, wakuweke katika ile committee ya finance. Pesa sasa wewe ndio unagawa, wewe ndiye kusema, so that now we know the sources and funds will be coming. We pray that God will even give you grant that after 5 years, go for that governor's seat and get it, and why not even the president's seat in the forthcoming political ambitions. Thank you so much. Now we now come to the end, and before we really come to the very end, I would like to make a few announcements. And the first announcement is to our team that we have the chief guest team will gladly enjoy sitting with the principal and the BOM chair in the principal's office. Then the team from our Honorable Mheshimiwa will be guided by Mr. Kirwa to the library. And then our teachers and our good team of teachers will sit back and enjoy our time in the home science room. Now, we have one student who will guide us in the last, that is the prayer for this session. And why not give a clap to Fidelis as he comes.